This is Bruce Wayne, and this is TRTSF. I am here with a friend of mine, Adrian, and he goes by the name of... What?
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 I go by DBB, the Big Bean. Feel me? Name's Adrian. Make music. It's the only real type of content I make. So you can find me on nothing right now. I haven't dropped anything, but you feel me? Eventually
He'll be out. He'll be out.
And shit.
That's hella funny. So basically, the reason why I wanted to get this interview in with you is because I feel like, you know, your music has... It's not like I'm sitting here about to hire you at a job. Can't even take this shit seriously. Nah, bro, I was checking out your music, man, and you genuinely have potential. I fuck with your shit, bro, and I feel like you should start putting your shit out there, like, you know, even if you're doing this like for fun right now, you should just put it out there for the sake of like, hey, what if somebody else fucks with this, and you know, this could be the path that you're meant to go down.
No, yeah, I mean, recently I started getting into it more, so I've been like making more music and shit, but it's mainly like features that I be doing with like my brother and my homeboys type shit. So you feel me? We'll have a couple of them, and when they go get it mixed and mastered, the dude over there at the studio, he said he was fucking with the shits, and he told them that they should keep doing it because he likes the way they sound basically. So he was like, fuck it, niggas gonna try to put more shit out, and finally start dropping shit, for me at least, because they already have some shit out there.
Right. Oh, so what? Your brother's been dropping shit?
Yeah, but it's mostly with like the homies and shit. It's not like any singles.
Oh, so he's on some crew shit.
Yeah, it's like features and shit. So it'll be like me half through the song, then it's like I have the hook, and then it'll be like my brother does the last part type shit, or it'll be like same shit but vice versa.
I fuck with it.
Or sometimes it'll be like 4 or 5 of us on the song, or 3 of us on the song. But they said that they was fucking with it. So you feel me? We've been trying to actually start making more shit. We've been basically trying to get enough to make a couple playlists, basically. A couple tracks, albums, basically, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, a couple tracks.
Yeah. And then we just drop those, see what's up with that. Because he said he was fucking with it, but gave niggas some confidence. It was like, fuck it, might as well, no?
And I still feel like the shit that you're doing on your own, you know, still put, you know, even if, you know, you're gonna do this with the homies and your brother and shit, still put yourself out there too. Cause like, even if you're like, say you garnish success from, you know, doing that and doing that at the same time, you're still bringing them up because you're putting them on too. Like you're sitting there and they're being like, oh, like, you know, who like do you have anybody else in like that you fuck with or anything like that? You can be like, yeah, bro, I do this with like a whole crew and shit like that, you know, shit like that. And then now you're putting them on, and now they have fucking shit. I forget the word for it. Basically attention.
No, one of them already has like basically a whole bunch of people that listen to them. Cause there was like, for me, they made music like back when we was in school type shit too.
Right.
So they've been around since like back then. So they have like a few people in their following type shit. Like they have a couple niggas listening to them. And that's like one of the main guys that we'll be doing music with.
That's cool. That's the shit.
Right now, I'm literally just working on like, I need to re-record like 2 or 3 more songs, and then my homies just gotta finish their verses on a couple of them, and all my shit's done. Just gotta send them to be mixed and mastered. That's about it.
Yeah, man. So what, like, dude, I've known you for years, and like I've known the fact that you can. I know the fact that you can rap and that, you know, you have that potential. But what really made you, like, want to do it. Yeah. What kind of like gave you that push?
Well, originally, I wasn't really making music, but my brother was making some. So he was like, every once in a while, he would ask me his advice and be like, yeah, da 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 da, you feel me? Say it like this, say it like that. You feel me? Oh, you should switch out that verse for this verse. And then he was like, nigga, he's like, you be helping me out with this shit, nigga. Why don't you make your own shit, nigga? He's like, I know you can, so fucking do it. I was like, fuck it, and I just started doing it. And then since the first one, I focused on the first one for about a month, right? And it was just me and my brother. So my brother, I had done my part. It was like 2-3 weeks. Then my brother did his part.
Right.
But then my other homeboy had to do his part. And we just had to re-record them because we was all rough sketches, basically. We would just record it out on the spot for what we wanted. And mostly me, I'll just freestyle and then write shit down, too. So most of the shit I do is freestyle and written down. So it really didn't take me that long to make my shit. But from that point on, basically, I was like, that song hasn't even been finished, mind you. The original first song that I started making, I haven't finished that shit. But apart from that, the newer music, a lot of that shit is starting to get finished. You feel me? Because I've been working on a lot of it for a while. It's been like 3-4 months that I really been trying to do it. So I was like, fuck it. So, to answer your question, my brother really got me into it.
I feel it.
He started making music, and I was like, it's sounding good. Might as well just start doing shit myself.
But bro, like, I don't. Yeah. I mean, I feel that because like it would take, because from how I know you, it's just like I know it would take something like that, like somebody at least close enough to you to be like, yeah, bro, like you should probably just do this. You should probably also do this so that, not even so that, to get you like at least thinking about wanting to do it, because like. From me knowing you, I've always known you have potential to rap. Like you've been just like able to spit bars since we were in high school, bro. So the fact that you're doing that now and like the shit that I've heard that you sent me, it matches up. It fucking matches up.
I appreciate that, Brody, because I don't really show it to a lot of people, and a lot of the people that I show it to, they fuck with it. So it's like,
bro, because it's not bad at all. Like it's pretty fucking it's fucking fire. Like I fuck with it.
Some of them.
Bro, I've heard a lot of different rap, and I know people that rap in like really different ways. Like the way, like it's like me trying to compare you to the way Alan raps. Like you guys rap in two distinct ways, but you're the message you're trying to get across are just too different. But if I try to compare him to my homie Nikolai, it's the same thing. Two distinct ways, but they both rap.
I got a lot of homies. You feel me? They all have their own flows. You feel me? So my flow really goes in and out from fast to slow to whatever.
That's why
I like to mix it up. I like to mix it up type shit.
That's
so I'll go from you feel me spitting bars in one way to dropping it to when the beat drops. I'll switch completely type shit, and I'll start off with a different flow. But a lot of them, feel me, a lot of my homeboys, they'll just keep going with like the same flow. So if you hear one song, he's gonna have the same flow on the other song. Same flow on the other song. I mean, like that.
Consistency.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why I can't really do every single song with them because some beats won't go with the way they rap.
Yep.
And sometimes you think that a beat's not gonna go with the way they rap, but they fuck around and do it, and you're like, oh shit, the way he maneuvered his flow type shit to match the beat was that actually came on fire. So a lot of people have different ways of rapping, you feel me? But at the end of the day, sometimes those types of rapping can collide, you feel me? Like, and they can make a fire ass song. That's why I like to switch my flow, bro, because I actually I don't know how to say it. I like hearing how my music sounds with another person's flow. I want to see how they can, feel me, cut into my raps, or they can cut into mine. Type shit. I can cut into.
That's why I said I really wanted to say something at the end of your shit, because it's like I wouldn't even want to interrupt like what you're saying initially at all. Like even if I did rap and wanted to cut in for a bar, it's because like that's just the way you flow. It's like me saying something at the end would sound more dope with what you said, rather than me trying to cut in and be like, oh yeah, and start spitting my own bars. Like even though I don't do that, but like say I did.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it sounds good, you feel me? That's all that really matters. It doesn't matter if you're just talking, you're spinning bars, you're going fast, you're going slow. It doesn't matter as long as it sounds good at the end of the day. You feel me? So as long as you yourself can make that shit sound good, it'll be fired.
That's true. That is very true. Another question I wanted to ask. So, if it wasn't rap, do you feel like there would be something that you're passionate about right now? Even though, you know, you're in the predicament that you're in right now. Like, just to pass the time and because you don't have too much to do at the moment. Would you have something that you'd be doing besides this whole rap thing?
Honestly, probably martial arts, bro. I'm like really into that. So like right now, I haven't really been working out so much. I just been for me keeping up on the normal shit. For me, push-ups, sit-ups, doing whatever. For me, trying to get in shape. But you feel me? When my cousin got the time, he puts out the mitts. You feel me? And I feel like I'm really good at it. He says I have nice power. Feel me? Calls it out, nigga. I hit it right quick. Feel me? But I feel like I've been passionate about that because even in like high school and shit, like my freshman year, I was fucking with the wrestling shit, man.
Yeah, you were.
I fucking pick niggas up and slam them. So even like, and it ain't even just boxing or wrestling. It's like MMA. I fuck with all of it, bro. So I feel like I'd probably be more into that if anything, if I wasn't really focused on rap so much right now.
I fuck with that, cause yeah, that was a big thing that you were into in high school, and that's crazy, cause.
Remember Lil Gio?
Sure.
He's fighting.
He's fucking boxing?
He's fighting. I'm pretty sure I think he's boxing. It's one of the two, but he's been fucking around, right? My brother said last time he seen me, he was sore.
That nigga said he was swole. Oh
yeah,
shit.
Bro, 'cause they got you on that training, bro. As soon as you start working out, bro. For real, bro. Endurance, you feel me? Strength training, all that bullshit. But it's also hard, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Because Gio was really into fighting back in the day, too. He always used to go to, what's his name, Carlos, at the gym, the little workout shit in there. He always used to go over there and work out and shit. And then since the dude from the gym had his own little, like martial arts place, he would go over there and train, too.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's been into that for a while, bro. And, like, that shit makes me happy knowing that the nigga's actually fucking pursuing his shit, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel happy too. Nah, on some real shit, I'm happy too, cause like, you know, exactly what you said. People being able to pursue what they want to do, like, you know, a lot of us are all still young, and you know, super caught up with trying to figure life out and trying to do that at the same time. But you know, at least using, you know, our dreams and ambitions to help us get through the day. You know, what we want to accomplish throughout everything that we're kind of suffering through is relative, yeah. Because if we didn't have that, if we didn't have dreams and goals, what the fuck would we be doing? Niggas would just be out here
doing the same old 9 to 5, not giving a fuck about life. But having something that you want to do, you feel me, just makes the next day come easy.
Yeah, I'm just a crappy YouTuber, alright?
Nah, your shit good, bro. You just gotta get out there.
My shit is crappy. I'm actually trying to get out there.
I didn't really know that you were doing it until I saw it on your shit, until you posted it. And I was like, oh, shit's gonna get shit out. And then I seen the podcast that you did with Irvin, and that shit kind of
Yeah, see, I was able to do that, and I was like, fuck, man. The second one that I did with him, I hella wanted to kind of go back and re-edit it, because I kind of got lazy after a while when I looked back on some of the fucking podcasts. 'Cause I did one with Mateo.
I think I watched that one too.
And I just seemed like I was listening to how lazy the editing sounded, and I was like, dude, that's not that good. And like now what I do, you know, like fucking make, you know, fucking use videos of me playing games and actually, like I could use that for the podcast shit, but it's like I don't have, well, it's not even like I don't have, a lot of people that I know don't have a lot of time, and I don't either. So, you know, it's hard to kind of conjoin that and, you know, try to figure that out with people, because I did have a lot more plans last year to try to get actually like some artists that I knew. Like I was trying to interview Sam and Nana, but you know, timing. And I'm completely fine with it. Like shouts out to them for just being completely okay with it. Like shit. And bro, have you seen what some of them are doing now?
Yeah, I mean I got a couple homeboys you feel me out there too. I have like one homeboy specifically that he got like over 100K.
Damn, you out here, bro.
I heard his like song slapping through the city a while back. It was like nigga that shit was really popping for a while. Like and that shit's good, bro. I like watching my niggas up type shit, you feel me? Like if cause I have a couple homies that drop music.
Right.
That I've known since like middle school type shit.
Damn.
Since I was like in Viz type shit.
That nigga said Viz. I went to Viz, man.
So you might fucking around know some of them too. Cause they've been there for hella long too. They was there for all 3 years.
I went there for only one.
Yeah. They might. Dwayne, what? Skinny black dude? Oh yeah.
Skinny black dude.
Nah, yeah, but they be dropping music, bro. Some of their shits really be fire, bro. So I be tuning in every time they drop some shit. For keep up with what they're dropping.
That is crazy. I actually might know them. Might be a crazy chance I might know them.
Okay. Frisco's small, bro.
Frisco is small.
You might meet someone, bro, and your home be like, oh shit, I know that nigga. So, like that shit's happened a while now. I've been like seeing niggas that I've known for like for the longest, bro, and then it'll be one of my homies who'll be like, "What smoking with, bro? I'm smoking with my nigga." I'll be like, "Oh shit, is this nigga from so and so?" You feel me? I'll be like, "Damn, that shit's it's just I don't know, bro. Seeing somebody that you haven't seen in hella long, bro, and then seeing them with your homie, bro, it's like." It's like, oh shit, this nigga's still cool, bro. He's still kicking it.
Bro, right. It's kind of, it's gold, bro.
Yeah.
It's honestly gold.
Especially when you ain't know they knew each other, bro. That shit is...
Bro, yeah, that part is, yes, the kicker. Because you'd be like, wait, so, what? Like, okay, I guess that works.
Yeah.
Nah, but what would be the crazy thing is because, it'd be because of high school. Because, like, you know, when you go to a different high school, and, like, you know, you have, because how I know a lot of kids that went to Burton, over there by Viz is because I went to Viz, but you know I don't, you know, I haven't got to see a lot of them in like years, so.
And it's fun seeing how some of them change, bro. Some of them will go from being skinny as shit to big and swole. Some of them will go fucking big as shit to being small, skinny, and shredded. You feel me? But like I like seeing how niggas are nowadays type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, sorry, it's a lighter instinct thing.
No, you're good. I'll just hit your lighter, bro, so I don't mind waste my gas, you feel me?
Nigga,
supposedly there's only 50 minutes in this hole?
It's only 15 minutes.
In a normal big lighter, you can only run for around 50 minutes.
Well, I must not use them
Straight.
I have too many lighters.
I didn't know that shit, and I was like...
Let your finger go.
Yeah.
When you inhale, so that you get the full ass blast from the hip.
Ass blaster.
Yeah, ass blast.
Ass blaster.
But yeah, I don't know if you like heard the one with Rory, man. I went on and with that dude about like shit about life and how like this podcast was going, and just like, you know, kind of what I wanted to do with it, and you know that's why I really did start reaching out to people, and kind of just being like, fuck it, like. I actually like have a format of how I want to do this, and you know this can actually be structured if I can, you know, at least get more people. But you know, shit happened the way it happened, and I'm completely okay with that because I do this now. I actually like went and bought the fucking capture card that I wanted to buy for my fucking for the recordings that I wanted to do and shit. So I'm not upset about it. It was just something that I did want to do. Because it sounded like a good idea. Having more people on, you know, reaching out to people who I don't normally like reach out to. And I did.
And how did that go?
It went fine. But a lot of it wasn't able to be scheduled, so because a lot of these things have to be like proper like how I had this with you. Like, you know, I said, hey, I think it would be a good idea to interview you because, you know, I know you're like an up and coming rapper, so yeah. Why the fuck not? And you know, time, you know, we got a time and day set up. We got all that set up. But a lot of the times when I'm hitting up, you know, somebody else, it doesn't usually happen right away. So that's fine.
We don't have a fucking time in the world right now. So
Right, at the moment, I have a lot more time than I should, but, you know, I'm just capitalizing on it. Yeah, because as soon as I don't have time, I don't got time.
Okay, might as well, right? Cable with some people you haven't seen in a minute.
Like you. Nigga, I haven't seen you since I left O'Connell.
I know, bro.
Since I left O'Connell.
We was talking about linking up with
Who?
with you and Damien.
Oh yeah, cause we all got a group chat together. Me, you, Damien, and Urban. We all went to link up. I thought we did that one time.
We did one time. We
And
went to
then
like a park or some shit.
Yeah.
I saw like the video. He was knocking on a floor. Was it 420? He saw the fucking address. He just started ringing the doorbell, talking about where's the weed? Where's the weed?
Just being menaces. Now I just go out to like places to eat and shit.
I don't really be out like that. It's like okay.
Bruh.
Except for like when I'm out with my homeboys, we'll just be smoking, go to a view, watch the boys, or watch some other shit. Man, it's funny.
The little bit of money I get, I be trying to go and sit down somewhere because, man, I'm getting older, man. Real shit. I am getting older. I'm smoking up my weed, bitch. Nah, it's good. I'm just kidding. But nah, on some real shit, I'm getting older, man, and it's like shit. I gotta like enjoy my time in sort of like a different way because I'm not all like my friends aren't really always together. Like Julian's working, you know, during the day mostly. Alan's not usually busy because he works at home, and me, I'm not usually busy, but like the way me and Alan like to get out is just different. So like it's just a different take on it. But you know, it makes me want to do things on my own more, but it's hard because it's like, damn.
City's fucked right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard being out right now. Imagine we don't got that on you. People are getting dropped in the sea left and right now. Especially recently, bro. I was just thinking that's why it's not that I'm scared of being out, bro. I just don't like that shit, bro. Hella people be staring nowadays, bro. I don't like that shit.
Oh, what? You didn't notice?
So I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm just stay home, feel me? Hop on the PS4. Shoot the shits with my niggas whenever they pull up. Smoke up. Drink every now and then. Just stay home the rest of the time.
And that's what life is, man. Moderation.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been moderated now.
Yeah, when I had money, it was fucked. I was drinking.
Bro, whenever you have money, it's fucked. Not like you specifically, but like, you know, a person in general, it's just kind of fucked. It's
especially
like,
when they didn't have that much money growing up.
Exactly.
Money to waste on whatever the fuck you want.
That is exactly how I feel. I feel the exact same way. When you ain't got a lot of money growing up, and you actually get some money of your own, it's just like like the whole world is different.
Yeah.
And that's why I was talking about, you know, trying to enjoy myself and actually going out, because it's like,
spend your money on what you love.
man.
If what you love is food, going out to find some place to eat for me. If you
try
like
to
smoke, my nigga, just buy
Man.
yourself a zip, stay at home.
Man, chill.
You like to drink?
Drink up, nigga.
Drink up.
nigga.
If you like shrooms, you feel me? Microdose it. Don't start tweaking every day.
Bruh, I actually want to do shrooms again. I haven't done shrooms in like a few months, but I want to do it before like I get my daughter and shit, because I won't have time for all that.
Yeah. The thing about shrooms is you gotta do it when you're right.
Yeah, true. I want to do it when I have her.
Unless you
like,
microdose it.
like when I have like everything kind of like fixated, because it's like you want to microdose it, but also you want to have a good mindset when you like doing shrooms, because you want to be happy, like on some real shit, because that's what shrooms makes you. But then you just
your feelings.
Exactly, you want to be happy when you're going into the whole thing.
You can't be mad and be like, I'm gonna fucking take some shrooms, bro. I have a trip. No, you're gonna be mad as fuck. You're gonna try to swing on your homeboys, bro. No, that's a no. You can't do it when you're sad, bro. You're gonna get on with your feelings.
Yo.
You can't do it around the people you don't trust, bro, because you're gonna start panicking and shit. Nigga thinking some shit's gonna happen to you, bro. That's why you gotta think of it. You gotta take it with the people you trust, nigga, and when you're calm, bro. Not when some bullshit's going down, bro. You gotta have when you have a good day, bro.
Man, because the first time I did it, I think I was just here. You know, I was at home.
At the crib.
Yeah, bro, I was chilling here. Went out, got a few things, came back. But that was when I was, like, working more often. Like, just work with me now, like, it's just shit, man. But, you know, I'm trying to get something, you know, better figured out, but it's still shit right now. And nigga ain't making enough money. I had to put away my money to get this game for my birthday. I want Tears of the Kingdom. I want it.
What's that?
The new Zelda game that's coming out. Yeah, I know. But, like, I got into Zelda in, like, the last 2 years, and, like, I was like, fuck it.
I don't know, but I can't get into that.
It's...
My cousin's into it. He fucks with it hella.
It's...
But I be seeing him play. It looks interesting sometimes, but most of the time I'll be like...
You have to play it yourself to find the beauty in it. That's what it is. Like, seriously. It's a personal... Like, it's kind of like Dark Souls. It's a personal experience type of shit.
Dark Souls, though, I always, like, wanted to play them.
But
then Elden Ring was just, like, such a fucking...
You said you played Bloodborne, but did you play...
It was free.
This?
No, they're not the remaster. I was looking at it, and I was like, it looks like Elden Ring. I'm fucking with you. They looked at me like, what the fuck?
Me as a solar, just don't watch here.
Just toss it at my forehead.
Yo, bro, what the fuck?
Grab me, toss me out the window. Nah, bro, but...
Nah, on some real shit, I started with Dark Souls, right? Because
the
I was
original or the remake?
I started with the remaster. My uncle out there got it for me. But, like, it's kind of crazy because I kind of have the same take that you do on Elden Ring, like, you know, not playing online.
It's a single player experience more for it.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're not really in depth and in like in there deep in the fucking games and in the lore and shit, I feel like you're not gonna be able to get the best out of the PvP. Because some people have more experience than you. They've been playing this shit for years. They already fucking mastered the parry. They've already mastered the roll. They've already mastered every single fucking thing there is to it. And what are you? You've been playing for what, a couple months to a year? You think you're gonna fucking fight against that? No, you're gonna get fucking clapped immediately.
You get clapped.
That's just.
Or you just get fucking rot breath.
Exactly. Somebody just fucking spams breaths on you, bro. And if it's 3 of them, then you're fucked because you do it one after another. Chain combo your ass.
Or you got one nigga spamming breath, another nigga healing that nigga.
I only ever had one respectful fight in Elden Ring, bro. I took down 2 niggas and the last nigga, because it was 3 of them.
Have you ever...
I PvP'd 2 of them because I made their world.
Hold on. Have you... Yeah, see, instead of doing that, have you ever just... Oh, man, I wish we were able to talk about this months ago when I was actually into it. Seriously, I would have been able to guide you at least better, man.
I didn't know you were on it.
Bro, I was into this shit.
No, literally, bro, like, I think damn near when I got the game, bro, I was like, fuck, bro, because my cousin has it, and my older cousin has it, right? But they're on Xbox. Right. So I can't play with them. So I was looking for, like, every nigga that was like, oh, I play PS5, and they play Elden Ring, everybody was like, no, what the fuck is that? No, what the fuck is that? No. I was like, damn, bro, I just gave up, bro. And I saw that you were hopping on, bro, and I was like, fuck it, bro.
Bro, Elden Ring, yeah, bro. I was actually having fun with that shit. I wish I still, man.
It's because the game's lit. Damn near been a year and I can't beat it.
Then there been a year and I beat it 7 times.
Good for you, bitch. I don't fucking normally play games like that. The Fire Giant just keeps stomping me, bro. I've been stuck on him for a month.
Yeah, and that's completely understandable. I'm actually using before I quit the game, I was actually using a character that was like level 70. And I couldn't get past him, and I fought him like I think around around the amount of times you did.
You don't do the grind. You don't do the grinding.
Like he was level 70. Dude, I wanted to play it a little bit more legitimately because you didn't get the experience I did. I had a lot of people giving me rooms when I first played the game. I played on Discord, bro. Discord is a whole nother world when you fucking use that shit and you play video games. You just have like on like Dark Souls and shit. People just give you free shit. If you're like a cool person, people just give you free shit. I had a person drop every weapon in the game for me. Like, I could literally probably go on a character right now and show you every weapon in the game. Just because they were nice enough and generous enough to give it to me. And I actually used it. Yeah, I know what character it is. It's one of my PvP characters. Yeah.
don't do PvP like that.
But that was because, you know, that's how I experienced the game with, you know, people, a lot of people. And, you know, I did the summoning route, and that's how I, like, beat the game a lot.
And I was by myself. I cannot. I mean,
I felt like
tier summon that I have is my Mimic tier, and summon up to +7.
I felt like, you know, I should have played it differently, but then at the end of the day, it's how I played Dark Souls also. So, like, I didn't really care. Like, as long as I was able to have fun and enjoy the game after I at least beat it with people. Because I did. I was able to beat it by myself after that.
Yeah, but you beat it like a hack, so.
I mean, yeah, and I take pride in that, at least.
Yeah, I cheesed a few bosses.
Bro, that's why I was telling you to make a new character and go cheese a few bosses. You can cheese the fucking the cavular, the knight's cavular that fucking sits in Caelid.
Yeah, no, I always do that. You run to the side, jump over, but you gotta jump to the way. You gotta keep running, and the motherfucker just fucking spazzes out and he jumps off, and that's like 40k. Bro, but you just kill the dragon, bro.
And but you actually get golden foul foot before you do that though. Yeah.
No, that's actually good. The only time I ever use the golden foul foots are when I go to the bird grinder. You know what I'm talking about? You shoot a bird from like a balcony type shit, and he drops like 15k runes.
That's crazy.
It's normally like 10, but because I have the golden scarab.
Oh, okay.
It adds some XP to my shit, so I get plus. But then, you feel me? There's little minion niggas on the side. There's only like 3 or 4 of them that'll actually hurt you, and the rest of them are just sitting down, so you can just take care of them on their own. And that's all plus the foot.
Well, my mom's up. The only thing I really know about for rune farming, because I've never done it before, dude, I've generally never rune farmed. Like, never had to.
I got to 145 and then I just stopped because at that point.
But it's actually Mogwin Palace, all those fucking motherfuckers that sit right there, and you can just farm the fuck out of them if you sit in a certain area. They look at you, they roll off the cliff.
That's what I'm talking about.
The bird. The bird?
Yeah, you shoot the bird in the little rot lake that's on the other side.
Oh, no, that's not the rot lake. That's Mogwin Palace Lake.
Mogwin, Lord of Blood.
Yeah.
That dickhead.
Yeah, a bitch. The heel. That nigga sad.
He stabs the fucking sky, bro. He makes it bleed. How does that work?
But he's super weak to bleed though. He's super weak to bleed.
Just hit him with the fucking rivers.
Hit him with rivers of blood, bro. Rivers of blood. Dude, and since I was a PvP player, do you know how Rivers of Blood was, bro? How toxic that shit was? Shit was so toxic online. You know how many people had to fucking actually like put in check for using that shit?
Can you put in check?
I had to. Like, when people would go up against me and they would be using Rivers of Blood, I would just fucking beat the shit out of them.
Just in spite? Just because he's using it?
Yeah. I mean, when I first got the game and I was first starting the PvP, not when I first got the game, but when I was really first starting the PvP, I wasn't good and I was getting fucking my ass beat by it. But when they nerfed it and people were still using it, I was like, no, bro, this should just not be here no more. This is not relevant. Get the fuck out of here. Because the hitbox wasn't as good as it was on, like, because they only nerfed it on, well, no, they nerfed it for PvE too, because that shit was actually destroying Millennium.
Bosses and shit.
It was just, well, yeah, bosses, but like, I know it was destroying Millennium for like certain.
That's tough.
But after that patch, yeah, nah.
That game is so fucked.
Yeah.
Especially when you hop on against other players that know what the fuck they're doing.
That's why, yeah. That's why I only want to play that game just to like play it
You're
online.
nice enough to let them do all their little enchants before.
You don't do. That's why you have in that shit too, bro. Unless they are using strictly incantations they shouldn't be doing that. If they are doing that, they are trying to go up against a boss. You are not a boss, bro. I hate when people use that because I was cool with it at first because I started to do it after a while. Then I was like, fuck that. No, you shouldn't be able to do this because you're not going up against a boss on some real shit. You're not. You're going up against a player, and that buffs you up to do way too much damage against one player. When you can two-hand a weapon and pretty much do the same amount of damage.
Or two-handed.
Not a two-handed weapon. Not two-handed weapon. Use two of the same weapons and
power stance it.
Yeah. Even though it's not as cool as Dark Souls 2.
Souls veteran. No, fuck with you.
Nah, but it's not Dark Souls 2 though. Power stancing in Dark Souls 2 is better. It's pretty cool.
I haven't played really any of them.
You don't want to play Dark Souls 2. That shit is not even like cool. Dark Souls 1, I just suggest it to anybody because that's like the first game and it's actually good. Dark Souls 3, people say it's like the best one out of the three, which they're not wrong, but I feel like they're not right because it's just like I don't feel that way. So, yeah.
I mean,
it's just coming from a person that has experience with at least all of them, and I played Sekiro and Bloodborne, so
I want to play Sekiro.
Sekiro is fucking good. Play Sekiro. Do not bullshit. Do not count that game out at all. Play that shit. It will bullshit the fuck out of you. But as soon as you get the rhythm, in, bro, you'll be fine.
Yeah, just like Elden Ring.
I honestly, I don't feel like it's like that. Bro, I stopped. The Elden Ring did not make me stop for a month. I mean, I kind of did because I beat Dark Souls 3. I had stopped playing Elden Ring to beat Dark Souls 3, but like, I had to stop for a whole month on Sekiro, like, because I couldn't beat the first boss, which is Genichiro, I think.
That's tough.
Yeah, bro. No, Gyobu. Yeah, his name's Gyobu, and he's like riding on a horse and shit. But like, yeah, I couldn't beat him, and I had to stop playing the whole game, and I came back, and I said, fuck it. Because, like, it's just the way the game works. It's like, it's not the same. But, honestly, you should, if anything, you should play Sekiro before you play any of the Souls games so that you don't think of it as a Souls game. Because it is that, don't get me wrong, but it isn't that. It's kind of its own thing.
Like more when
Neo?
It feels more like a Souls game than anything.
I'm pretty sure I've heard of that game.
It's alright. I want to say it's like fire, but it's alright. It's a good game.
That man said it's pretty mid, bro. It's pretty fucking mid.
I wouldn't call it mid either. It's a good game. I wouldn't put it like anywhere near the Souls. But that's just because of the quality.
Souls games are just good.
Yeah, I mean, any game that lets you create their own character, I fuck with them heavily. That's why I fuck with the Fallout series so much.
Never got into it, but I've listened to a lot of retrospectives on Fallout.
They're fire. Right now, I've just been playing 76. Like how you were saying in Elden Ring, bro, the same's there, bro. Sometimes a motherfucker will just be like a level 200 and something will just be waiting outside the vault when you first get out, bro. Give you a whole last stack of stem packs, hella ammo, some armor. But I mean, you won't be able to use most of it until you level up. But you get free shit in the beginning, which you normally wouldn't have.
That's pretty good.
Game's kind of buggy though, because it's like mainly online. But it'll be slow to the point where sometimes you'll walk for like 10 minutes and it'll be lagging. Just like skipping every time you fucking walk, and that's just kind of annoying. I'm not gonna
The Fallout series seems cool though.
I like it. My favorite's the 4th. I've only ever played the 3rd, the 4th, and 76. I want to play Vegas. I've only played like halfway through Vegas and I haven't finished it. Like the 3rd one, the nigga dies or some shit because the bomb explodes or some shit. He has to go on the thing because his dad went missing and then his dad was trying to fix the shit and then he couldn't fix it. He has to go there or some shit. It's been a minute since I played that. But then Fallout 4, when dude finds out his son is the villain, so you always have to do the right choice and kill your son, which is an old man at this point, and then abandon the clone of your son in the place when you leave after you set the bomb. then 76, bro, that one, the plot's everywhere. For Vegas, I never really found out what the fucking plot was for that. I just played it, shooting shit, going to cities, stealing shit, and having to kill people because they saw you kill shit and steal shit. You really never got into them?
Never been into plot heavy games. I just noticed that right now.
I fuck with plot heavy games.
That's why I play Monster Hunter. There's no real like actual plot. It's just like
kill shit and level up. I like those games too, but you feel me? I want to feel like I'm doing something in the fucking game. I want to feel like
you're having an impact. Monster Hunter kind of gives you that feeling, but it's like it's not as big.
Just making fucking animals go extinct in their world or some shit.
It's not really that, bro. In order to even get here, you have to complete quests from fucking villages and shit like that.
I mean,
so it's a type of
though.
I don't know progression where you have an impact. Where you have an impact.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like.
But like it's not it's just in a completely different way.
Yeah, I'm talking about like how Fallout has the options of like you go do this or you go do that. Like you still have the freedom to do what the fuck you want, but at the same time, you feel me? There's a story. And when you go to the story, you pieces and seamless.
But that's why
going to story, or just going to story and then fucking around. You feel me?
That's why I latched on to Dark Souls so much because it was it's like that.
Not really. Dark Souls doesn't really have that much story-wise, I would say.
Well, no, it's like the progression. Well, it actually does, depending on what you're doing.
I mean, yeah, because it's like the bitch pops up and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you strength, turn your rules into strength or whatever," and then the bitch.
I'm not talking about the story of Elden Ring. Dark Souls actually has a story.
I know that, but I haven't played it, so I can't speak on it.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm speaking on it.
I mean, even in Bloodborne,
okay, we can speak on that. Bloodborne has an actual story.
not that I played. The bitch just tells you to wake up, and then you have to go through the levels.
Do you not pay attention to anything that goes on?
I mean, when they start talking, I do, but they barely talk. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I get it. You don't understand what I do.
Sure, I don't understand. Just leave it at that. Please.
You don't see Miyazaki's vision, bro.
Huh? Miyazaki. The Asian man who likes to torture Americans.
Oh, but I got to sign off. Shit. Hold on.
You would?